One. What's going on, guys? Sports Gaming Nation 101. We are bringing you here our first ever NHL video. NHL 15. Here we are playing, or we're gonna be simulating the Stanley Cup playoffs. Obviously, a couple games of the first round has already been played, but all good. We're gonna see what EA thinks is gonna happen. Me personally, if you ask me who I want to win, I'm going to say the Detroit Red Wings, just because they are my guys. I'd love to see the Red Wings in the wild go all the way. Those two, but it probably won't happen. Red Wings literally just got blown out by Lightning. That game just ended as we're recording this, and yeah, it should be on the video should be uploaded on the same day that will be uploaded the day after. But so I'm gonna apologize already for the length of this video. It's probably going to be like 20 minutes because that's just how NHL 15 is set up. It takes a little while to simulate. It's much harder to simulate instead of doing it on the 360 version. Unfortunately, I can't do it on the 360 version because, well, I can't record my 360 and I don't have the game for the 360. I'm not going to get the game for one little thing. Yeah, I apologize for the lack of videos. Last week was, I came home from Vegas, and last week, so I was really tired already. Last week was our state testing for school, so I had to, yeah, I slept so badly for whatever the reason. I'm still really tired right now, but getting ready for some bowls. The bowls are gonna be playing like a half hour, so let's go ahead and get into this. We're playing game 1 against the Bucks. So Montreal beats Owata first game. And yeah, we're just gonna kind of go through this quickly. I'm not gonna say everything, but we'll play. So what were they right about? They were right about, I can't remember it all. They were right about Montreal. They were right about Chicago. They were right about Minnesota. They were right about, I can't remember about Islanders, Capitals. I can't remember Calgary and Vancouver. They weren't right about Pittsburgh and Rangers, and they were right about Anaheim and Winnipeg. Well, Owata won that. We got a whole bunch of 1-1 games here, but Tampa Bay going 2-0. Pittsburgh 2-0. That really surprises me. And Anaheim also 2-0. So third game, Montreal had 2-1. Chicago had 2-1. And Tampa Bay is one game away. Minnesota 2-1. They're right about Minnesota winning their first game, losing their second game. Hopefully they're right about them winning the third game. Vancouver 2-1. Washington 2-1. Big game 3-1. Pittsburgh 3-0. How about that? They're one game away from beating the Rangers, and so is Anaheim from beating the Jets. And Montreal one away from winning Owata. Chicago one away, and will Tampa Bay beat? They sweep the Red Wings. It's really unfortunate. Luckily they didn't do that already, because Red Wings beat them game 1. So, but they lost. They got blown out in game 2. And are they gonna upset? Are the Penguins going to upset the Rangers? They won't. Rangers will get the win, and that one surprised me. I thought Anaheim was going to sweep that. And so Owata stays alive, but Chicago beats Nashville. Minnesota is one away, and looks like the Capitals beat Islanders 4-1. Vancouver still alive. Wow, how about that? The Pittsburgh Penguins beat the Rangers in 5 games. How about that? That is outstanding right there. Oh, double tap A on accident. Alright, so if Anaheim can go ahead and beat Winnipeg, they will. And then let's see here. Wow, we're gonna go into game 7. Owata is staying alive. Let's see, can the Blues stay alive? And they will. Game 7 for Wild and Blues. And can Vancouver stay alive? And they won't. So the Flames will beat. And we got some game 7 here. Senators and Canadiens. Let's see. Can the Senators come up with a win? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? No, Montreal beat Senators. Wow. And will the Wild or the Blues win this one? And it looked like it was a Wild that beat it. So here we go. Round number 2. We got the Canadiens and the Capitals, the Blackhawks and the Canucks, the Lightning and the Penguins, and the Ducks and the Wild. Here we go. Game 1. Washington will beat Montreal. How about that? Chicago wins. Tampa Bay wins, as well as Minnesota. Second game. You can see this. So, let's see here. At the end of the first round, Chicago and Tampa Bay 2-0, with Anaheim 1-1, and Montreal tied with 1 apiece as well. Montreal and Washington, but not anymore, as Canadiens beat them. And Chicago 1 away from sweeping the series, and Tampa Bay cannot sweep the series as the Penguins beat them. And Anaheim will beat the Wild. Montreal is 1 away, and can the Blackhawks beat the Canucks to go into the semifinals? They will. They sweep the Canucks, and the Blackhawks move on to the semis. Tampa Bay 1 away from beating the Penguins, and no, we'll go in the game number 5, tied at 2 for the Canucks and the Wild. But can Montreal beat the Capital in 5 games? They will not. Capitals stay alive in another 5th game, and this time it does happen. Tampa Bay beats the Penguins in 5 games to go on to the semifinals. And now we also got, wow, here we go, game number 6, the Canadiens and the Capitals. And it's the Canadiens that win in 6 games. And now the final one here. The final game. It's not the final game, but are we going to game number 7? Or will Anaheim beat them? And it looks like Anaheim beat them. Semifinals. We got the Blackhawks and the Canadiens. And also the Lightning and the Ducks. Now, if this was real life, I would be going for the Ducks, for sure. The Ducks and the Canadiens would be the 2 that I'd be going for, because me being a Red Wings fan, I don't like the Blackhawks, and I wouldn't want Lightning to win because they beat the Red Wings. So, let's see how this plays out. Who is going to go into the finals? Montreal and Anaheim early with the 1 apiece. Or what? I don't even know. You know what I mean. And how about that? Montreal and Anaheim, both with 2 wins early in the semifinals. That's exactly what I like to see. But no, the Blackhawks come back, make it 2-1. But Anaheim is 1 game away from sweeping them. Let's see here. Montreal will beat the Blackhawks again. They'll go into game number 5. And now game number 4. Can the Canucks sweep the Lightning to head in to the Stanley Cup Finals? And they will not. Lightning stays alive. Can the Canadiens put the Blackhawks away, move on to the finals? They will in 5 games. The Montreal Canadiens heading back to the Stanley Cup Finals. And the question is, who will be against? Will the Ducks stay alive? Or will the Lightning stay alive? Or will the Ducks beat them in 5 games as well to go face Montreal? And they will. The Stanley Cup Finals, the Ducks and the Canadiens. Let's see, this should be a good one right here. I predicted it. Montreal comes out with an early win. They lead 1-0. Second game, Montreal wins again. Series is 2-0. Will it be 3-0? It will not. The Ducks 1 away from tying it as game number 4. It will. It's tied up. Game number 5 tied at 2 apiece. Game number 5. Who will take the series lead? It will be Montreal. Montreal 1 game away. Okay, will Montreal win the Stanley Cup Finals right here? Will they be the next Stanley Cup champions, or will Anaheim bring in a game number 7 And we're going to game number 7. The Anaheim Ducks and the Montreal Canadiens. Who is going to win it? Here we go. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it? And the Montreal Canadiens are your Stanley Cup champions after beating the Ducks in 7 games. How about that? That is, if that actually happens, man, that would be very nice. That would be a very nice playoffs. 'Cause that was nice. That was pretty nice. No dead display this time. All right. I was supposed to say. So let's see here. Let's see here. In the playoffs, who led in goals? So Ryan Getzlaf. Wait, what? Corey. That was weird. Corey Perry. Kyle Palomari. Ryan Kesler and Thomas Pelnick. The top 4 with 10, 11 apiece, and of course, my boy Steven Stamkos with 9, all that stuff. Let's take a look and see how these goalies did. Save percentage. Looks like Frederick and wait, stop doing that, please. Tustin Torlaski are the best. Tarkovsky, I don't even know how to say that name, but for the Canadiens had the best save percentage. How about that? Well, 38 shots against. Very nice job. And Corey Crawford second in that with the Blackhawks. But a very, very, very fun little thing here. So according to EA, the Montreal Canadiens will go 16-9 and come and win the Stanley Cup playoffs once again. So if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button down below. I don't really know what we're gonna be seeing in the next coming things. I might start getting into some NHL. Do some like once the Stanley Cup playoffs, do some like simulations where I show the full game and stuff. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.